All right, so we're recording. So I'm gonna start this whole stream off again, as if it never started, because I want to record and put this one in as the actual video. So welcome to Tabletop Pretty Miniatures. This is our first stream coming back. Things have been crazy with my other job, my normal work. Just a quick recap. So we're working on. I have a backlog of assembly that I'm going to try to get done here in the next week or two. Getting the Dodgers of Kane stuff fleshed out, as well as Sylvaneth. Once basically I've got 2 boxes of a Melisai plus another box, and actually, yeah, I think you can see me because you have that. Another box, start collecting box. So it's going to give us 15 Melisai. We're going to put 10 of them together as Blood Sisters and 5 as Blood Stalkers. That's going to give us 20 of each. We also have we'll have 10 Heart Renders, Blood Rack Shrine, Blood Rack Medusa, an Melisai Iron Scale, plus Marathi. So all said and told, we'll have a couple of different ways to build a 2,000 point army with all of these different types of units, plus endless spells if we want any. Sylvaneth, we've got 4 boxes of Kurnoth Hunters, as well as a Start Collecting box, so we can build Durthu, which is the last monster we don't have. The Kurnoth Hunters will have six of each: 6 bows, 6 spears or swords, and 6 scythes. Along with everything else we already have, which is 15 Tree Revenants, 10 Spite Revenants, and we'll have like 60 Dryads, plus 1 of each of the other types of heroes, including the Spite Song Revenant. So it'll be a good smattering of Sylvaneth. So that's kind of on our AOS backlog. We also got the new the Codex for the Thousand Sons. So, and we have an army of those guys we're going to be doing. So that'll be interesting. Like I said, we get those together as well. I was looking at what we have for our Death Guard, and we have a lot more to build, but I honestly, with the way the Codex is now, so we have like an extra Plague Burst Crawler, which puts us to 3. We have a bunch of Mephitic Blight Haulers. But with their rules changes in the Codex, I just don't think we need them. I do have another box of Plague Marines, which I will definitely want to use. Really, all we need now is Terminators and like the HQs. So I will definitely be getting at least 2 units of Death Shroud Terminators. Eventually, probably 2 boxes, like 10 of the Blight Terminators as well. But like I said, as it is, I mean, we're kind of pretty well fleshed out. You don't run big blobs of Poxwalkers anymore. Though that would be a fun one eventually with Mortarion, but he doesn't do what he used to do in 8th anymore, so it's not as potent. So anyway, so like I said, we'll see. Probably take some of that stuff and just sell it off. Definitely, probably I'd never see lists with 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. So, and I will probably not be using it, 3 of them. And so, yeah. So, like I said, we'll see. There's a fly right here. I'm gonna try to kill it. He's been bugging me all day, and I missed him. He's been ballsy too. Anyway, so we got Thousand Suns with the new hex thing. That'll give us, I think we'll have 40 Zangor. So probably won't even use all of them. I'll probably sell a box. Maybe not. 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, I think I only have 10. So it'll give us like 30 Zangor. We got a box of, we'll have Ahriman, Magnus the Red. We'll have a box of Exalted Sorcerers. We have 20 Rubric Marines. And now I think we'll have 15 of the Terminators. So we might sell a Terminator box. We'll just see. We'll see. Because I don't know if you'd ever take 3 units. That's a lot. And they're expensive. So we'll see. I definitely want to get a couple more units, like at least another 10 or 20 Rubric Marines. I really love them. We'll get a couple of Chaos Rhinos. That's kind of like really all we're missing. Oh, and then Forge Fiends. I'll probably get some Forge Fiends at some point. What I want to do is find those Necrosphinx, Tomb King things and convert them up, but those are hard to find and expensive. So, and I've already spent a unwise amount of money on our Bretonnian themed Flesh Eater Courts army. So anyway, enough chatting about what plans. I love Warhammer, and I love thinking about and figuring out armies and just miniatures in general. So anyway, so let's talk about these core battalions. So Sons of Behemat in the newest White Dwarf got core battalions, faction-specific core battalions, battle tactics, and a grand strategy. These core battalions, they got 2 of them. One's called the Bosses of the Stomp, and the other's the Foot Sloggers. The Bosses of the Stomp, you need 2 Mega Gargants. The Foot Sloggers, I didn't even realize you only need 2 Man Crusher Gargants. You don't even need the Mega Gargant leader, which is kind of interesting. Because usually, like I said, usually the build, right, is either 4 Man Crushers or Mega Gargants, or 3 Mega Gargants and then 3 Man Crushers, or you can, or my personal favorite, the War Stomper, and 3 units of 3 Man Crushers, which is always freaking fun to play. So yeah, kind of interesting. The biggest thing, one of the things that I really liked was that it's all the same bonuses, right? They're using. You only get 3 different kinds between these 2. Both of them you're able to either be a 1-drop, and then the bosses you could get an extra enhancement, and then foot sloggers once per. You can do an at the double or forward to victory without spending a command point or doing a command. When I first saw it, so I'm kind of, I think a lot of people are one, they think, okay, like, great, because I mean, Sons of Behemat had no way of doing Warlord and getting an extra artifact. There's no way to do it. So now they do. Now they have something they can take to give them an extra, enhancement, which is 9 times out of 10 an artifact, right? And it also gives them a much easier 1-drops, which is great. They're already a low drop army anyway, but this really helps them out with the 1-dropping. So a lot of people are talking about, every faction going forward is going to get their own core battalions and battle tactics and grand strategy. Excuse me. On the one hand, I see where they're coming from. On the other, I feel like when the core battalions came out, every other army, you gotta understand it. Sons of Behemat is a different beast compared to all other armies. All other armies can easily fit into multiple different battalions, core battalions, and great. You know what I'm saying? You can pick and choose. You can put whatever you want into the different ones. Obviously, some don't have war machines, some don't have monsters, so on and so forth. But they can fit into the vast majority of these different battalions. Mega Gargants can't. They could only fit into a core battalion. That was it. Or excuse me, the one drop battalion thing, bobber, which sucked. So there's no way to get the warlord. There was battalion. There was no way to get any of these other ones. They were kind of left out in the wind, and so a part of me feels like they realized that, and the reason why it's in a White Dwarf is because they're trying to rectify the situation. Another part of me doesn't quite believe that. And the reason why is if they just did these core battalions, I think that would be the end of it. But they didn't. They went and gave grand strategies and battle tactics. Now, again, these are very specific. You know what I'm saying? The Stomping Order, Make the Land Tremble, is a Sons of Behemat army only grand strategy, which you could easily see them giving grand strategies to every new battle tomb that comes out. But the thing is this is like other battle tombs. It's much more difficult, right? This is just, hey, as long as a friendly unit runs or charges every battle round, then you get the grand strategy. So they're not even that good, because most of the time Sons of Behemat, you want to sit on an objective and just hold it and then kill anything that comes near you. So it's kind of hard to take other armies. How are you gonna pick an Gloomspite Gits, or even freaking Soulblight Gravelords or Lumineth, or there's so there's so much diversity in the faction, whereas Sons of Behemat, it's not. There's not diversity, right? They're all big. They all have a bunch of wounds. They all sit on objectives and let you try to kill them, and then they they kill you back. So it's not. I have a hard time picturing, unless they're going to do multiple grand strategies for other battle tombs to give them into specifics, right? Even Stormcast has a wide range of stuff. Ogres, saying you have the Beast Claw versus the Glutton, or the foot slogging ogres. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then the Rampaging Gargants, right? You have 3 battle tactics. They're exactly specific to the 3 different types of Mega Gargants. That's mine is specific to a Kraken Eater. Wrecking Crew is specific to the Gatebreaker, and Man Skittles is specific to the War Stomper. You can't be that specific for these other codexes, right? Or battle tombs, right? How are you gonna pick, only 3 battle tactics for Daughters of Cain, right? Unless you're gonna do one for Melusai, one for, Witch Elves, and then one for the a hero or something. I don't, what I'm saying? Or a priest, or maybe something like that. I don't know. Like I said, it's again, I feel like it's really hard to boil stuff down to just the to Sons of Behemat. It is what it is, right? You have 3 different types of Mega Gargants and one troop, essentially, right? Man Crusher Gargant model. Eventually I hope they all branch out on their the lower giant, the Man Crushers, what I'm saying, have some ale, maybe actually have an Ale Guzzler Gargant, and a couple of different types like that, but who knows. Anyway, I'm just saying, I think it's way more difficult to do what they're doing here for the Sons of Behemat. I think it's way more difficult. It'll be way more difficult for them to do the same thing for any other faction. So like I said, that's why a part of me, like I said, I know a lot of people are like, well, now it's gonna get muddled. Now there's gonna be like a million, things out there. Whereas before it's like we both are playing with the same 8, right? Playing with the same 8 battle tactics. We're playing with the same 8 or grand strategies. And so, it is what it is. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know who would get the first new codex. Who's got the older ones that need updating. Obviously, like freaking Blades of Korn need something. I guess we might see in the Stormcast and the Oruk clans, war clans or whatever. Maybe they'll have new battle tactics and grand strategies in them as well. We'll see. Those will probably kind of be the first test pilots, which sucks because Stormcast always gets a new battle tome first, and then it's always garbage by like 6 months in. But anyway, we're super excited about the dragons, though. So anyway, there you go. Here's that's my thoughts. That's kind of where I'm at. Let me know if you guys have anything, if you think of anything different, or have different opinions. If I had to pick one, I think this was done to help Sons of Behemat out. But I'm more than likely wrong. If I had to pick one, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying no, they're not going to do it for every single one. But I also kind of feel like I'm going to be wrong. So we will see what happens. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for the craziness of the stream. I'm going to do some more test run ones so that way I can make sure I get it down so there's not technical issues when it first starts out. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and subscribe. We appreciate it. We're still growing. Moving on past 200 on to 300. Super excited for all of you guys. I hope you enjoy our videos. Don't forget, we do have a Patreon if you guys feel so inclined to support us in that way. We would greatly appreciate it. There are a bunch of benefits to it. I'm saying there's, you get, discounts on commissions. You get free, basically coupons for the web store. You get a number of raffle tickets depending on your level for our monthly miniature drawing. Which this month is going to be, next month. So September's is going to be, I think it's going to be Castellan Crow, the Grey Knight. So yeah. So like I said, opportunity to get a miniature, a free miniature hero painted, tabletop ready just for you. So yeah, like I said, we try to offer prize support and perks that we think you would enjoy. So, like I said, we do appreciate your guys' help and your assistance in that way. Yeah, but we'll call it there. So, again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time. I'm going to shut off the live stream. See you guys later, and then, yeah, we'll call it good. So, thanks, guys. Catch you next time.